Hi, hello, good evening everybody. This is Chinmay Joshi back again with one more wonderful topic, trigonometry. Yes, most of you might feel trigonometry to be difficult, as a name sometimes itself will make you feel trigonometry to be difficult. Yes, so today I am here to make your job very easy, and I'll make sure that trigonometry concept is very clear for all of you guys, and we'll solve lots of MCQ problems, and we will also take a few previous year asked questions, so that will build a confidence in you, so that, you will feel that I can solve this. So without any delay, let's start with the synopsis part of trigonometry. Yes. So what do you get in trigonometry? So basically, what do you get in trigonometry? So only three concepts for your trigonometry. Trigonometry deals with angles and trigonometric ratios. Okay, so what are the three concepts that you get as a question in your CBSE board? The first part would be good evening Vishwashree. Yes, give me a chat, give me a thumbs up if you are in, so that I'll also get confidence that these many people are watching. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you are here, right? Okay, so trigonometry will have the first part to be trigonometric ratios. The second part is basically on standard angles, and the third part is basically on identities. So if you know these three things, then your trigonometry is sorted. Very simple. So the first part is on trigonometric ratios, the second thing is standard angles, the third thing is identities. So let's start with trigonometric ratios. So what do you mean by trigonometric ratios? You have 6 trigonometric ratios. Hello, Netra Satyanarayan. Yes, everybody just let me know if you are here. Just know your presence. Okay, make sure that you make me know your presence, right? So trigonometric ratios, so you have basically 6 trigonometric ratios. So this trigonometric ratios for you is only for the right angle triangles. In general, trigonometry is applied for any triangle, but for your syllabus it's only for the right angle triangles. Okay, so consider any right angle triangle, say ABC. So right angled at 90 degree, that is 90 degree at angle C. So now clearly if you can see, if suppose some acute angle theta B at angle B, so let B be some acute angle, let me call it as theta. Okay, so clearly the other side, so over here the three sides over here, the first side is basically the opposite side, that is the opposite side to theta. Whenever you want to say opposite side, that is start from theta, you stand on theta and see to the opposite side, that is your opposite side, and adjacent, that is on which you are standing, that is adjacent side, and the longest, very simple, that is hypotenuse, right? So you have these things. Okay, so now again let me define sine theta. So sine theta is basically cos theta. Yes, I want you to text these things: sine theta, cos theta, tan, cosecant, secant, and cot. Right, I want you to comment the answers for this in the chat section. Yes, sine theta is basically the opposite by adjacent. So opposite by hypotenuse, so opposite by hypotenuse. Please remember this, opposite by hypotenuse. Similarly cos is related to adjacent. So adjacent by hypotenuse, right? So tan theta is basically sine by cos. So your tan theta is basically sine by cos. So therefore you just have to divide sine theta by cos theta. Opposite by hypotenuse, adjacent by hypotenuse will give you opposite by adjacent. That's it. Opposite by adjacent. Simple. Okay. So cosecant theta, your cosecant theta is basically the reciprocal of sine theta. So you can write cosecant theta as 1 by sine theta, and therefore cosecant theta from here is basically the reciprocal, that is hypotenuse by opposite, Similarly, your secant theta can be written as a reciprocal of cos theta, right? So cos theta is basically adjacent by hypotenuse, your secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent. Right, the last thing, cot theta. So cot theta is either cos theta by sin theta or the reciprocal of tan theta. You can take in any way. So Netra Satyanarayan have mentioned everything. Sin theta is so and so, sir. Cos theta is so and so. Tan theta, very good, Netra. So cot theta is basically the reciprocal of tan, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Very good. Super. So this is all about your trigonometric ratios, and you should know few things here. So in trigonometric ratios only there are few important result, very important result. The first result is complementary angle result. So that is, you can write sin theta as cos of 90 minus theta or cos theta as sin of 90 minus theta. Similarly, tan theta can be written as cot of 90 minus theta, and similarly your secant theta or cosecant theta can be written as cosecant theta cosecant of 90 minus theta. You can take the vice versa part also, cos theta is sin of 90 minus theta. So this is called complementary angle formula for your sin theta and cos theta. You can convert sin theta to cos theta. How? Just by taking 90 minus theta. You can convert tan to cot or cot to tan just by taking 90 minus theta. And you can convert secant to cosecant, cosecant to secant. Very important formula. Most of your questions will be framed from this part. Okay. So standard angles we will discuss and identities we will discuss. Okay. And also I hope this tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, and these things are clear. Let me also write cot theta to be equal to cos theta divided by sin theta, and your tan theta is reciprocal of cot theta. Hope these things are clear. Yes, give me a thumbs up if these things are clear. Yes. Okay. Yes. So if you are enjoying this part, I want you to like the video, share with your friends, and also make sure that sir, is there this year? See, these things are applicable this year also, because directly some questions might not appear, but if you know these things, if you know these things, you can solve so many questions very easily, right? Yes. Let's take up the continued version of synopsis here. So as I've mentioned, the first part is trigonometric ratios are fine. Standard angles. Standard angle concept you already know the box for this. Yes, let's try to write it fast. So you have sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, your cosecant theta and secant theta. So these are the trigonometric ratios that you have. So the standard angles that you already know is from 0 to 90. Basically they are multiples of 30 and 45. So you start with 0 degree, you take 30 degree, you take 45 degrees, you take 60 degrees, you take 90 degrees then. That's it. Very simple. So can you all mention these things? Yes. Keep on filling these things. So sin 0, how do you write? See, I'll teach you a very simple technique to remember these things. So for sin theta, you'll start writing, I'll take a different color so that you will understand it better. So I start taking 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, what is this? Yes. So now you divide it by 4. 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. Then take a root for everything. Take a root for everything. So what will you end up with? Sin theta 0 by 4 is again 0, right? So this is 1 by 4. Root will be again 1 by 2, right? So similarly cos 45, I mean sin 45 is 2 by 4, that is 1 by root 2. Yes. Okay, this is root 3 by 2. So this is 1 again. So this is how you can remember it easily. You start writing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, divide by 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, take a root, then you will get everything. If you know sin theta, you can write everything, right? So Hina Kausar is answering sir, important questions please. Definitely I have a lot of important questions came together. This is just a synopsis. So cos theta you can write everything, just start from here. So you take 1, then root 3 by 2, then you take 1 by root 2, and then you take 1 by 2 and 0, right? So you just have to write reverse of your sin theta, your cos theta is ready. Now how do you prepare tan theta? Just divide sin by cos. So 0 by 1 is 0, 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2 is 1 by root 3, this is 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 is 1, and root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2 would be root 3, and 1 by 0 is not defined. So for cot theta what will you do? Sir, just write the reverse process of this. So you start with not defined, then root 3, then 1, 1 by root 3, 0, right? So how do you write cosecant theta and secant theta? This is also very simple. Just get the reciprocal of sin theta, that will give you cosecant theta. The first thing is 1 by 0, not defined sir, 1 by 2, 2 sir, 1 by root 2, root 2 sir, 3 by root 3 by 2 is 2 by root 3, and this is 1 again. So here secant theta, sir, 1 by 1 it is 1 again, root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3, 1 by root 2 is root 2, 1 by 2 would be 2, and 0, 1 by 0 is not defined. So that's it. So if you know sin theta, reverse you will get cos theta, divide you will get tan theta, reciprocate you will get cot theta, reciprocate sin theta you will get cosecant theta, reciprocate cos theta you will get secant theta. That's it. Okay, great. So Netra Satyanarayan and Hina Kausar are participating very well. So they are answering almost all the questions here. Okay, so this is all about your standard angles. You should know standard angles, especially these 30 degrees and 60 degrees and your 45 degrees. So very important. So the questions can be asked on this. Okay, so the last part of synopsis would be trigonometric identities. Trigonometric identities. So trigonometric identities, yes. So there are 3 trigonometric identities. So very simple. The first one is, yes, before I write, I want students to write this in the chat. Just write c square plus s square is equal to 1, something like that. So cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Very important, very important. Whenever you see cos square and sin square together, and if you find theta to be same, just equate it to 1, that's it. So or whenever you see 1, think of sin square theta and cos square theta also. So that is one way of, don't read any equation only in one way, always try to get it from the other way also, right? So the second thing is, let me take 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. So 1 plus tan square, remember. Similarly 1 plus cot square, very important. 1 plus cot square is cosecant square theta. Simple. Only 3 identities, very easy to remember. Sin square plus cos square is basically 1. 1 plus tan square is basically secant square. 1 plus cot square is basically cosecant square. That's it. If you know all these things, very good. So I can see Netra started answering all these things. Very good, Netra. That's the spirit actually. Yes, very good. So let's start with questions. So sir, enough of synopsis, we already know all these things. Just for brushing up, I have explained everything. So that's it for your trigonometry. Let's take up few questions. Okay, so I have 10 MCQs as of now. Okay, so I'll not tell the answer in before. I'll start with a question. Okay, before I solve, I want you to answer it in prior to me, right? So let's see who is faster than me. Sir, it is difficult to type. I know, Netra, I know it is difficult to type, but from now onwards you have only questions, right? Multiple choice questions. You just have to tell, sir, answer A, answer B, answer C, answer D. That's it. Okay, very good. So let's take question number 1. Everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, everybody ready? Okay, so give me the question number 1. So the question number 1 is, what happens to the value of cos theta? What happens to the value of cos theta when theta increases from 0 to 90? What happens to the value of cos theta when theta is increasing from 0 to 90? Sir, Netra says, sir, before I could send you, you complete the concept. Okay, so see, the thing is, I want you to be revising things, so I ask you to type it. So if I wait for some time, then definitely what happens is, again there will be some lag or something. So I'll ask you to do these things because you'll be thorough with these concepts. So whenever you have these things, you'll be thorough with these concepts. Okay, so Netra already answered that answer for this question. What happens to the value of cos theta when theta increases from 0 to 90? See, cos theta, see sin theta increases from 0 to 90, and tan theta also increases from 0 to 90, and your secant theta increases from 0 to 90. Other than that, S, T, S. Other than that, what are they? Sir, cosecant or cos, cosecant and cot. So the ones with C, co. So the ones with co in the beginning, so they are all decreasing functions from 0 to 90. Remember. So they decrease from 0 to 90. Sin theta, tan theta and secant theta are the one that increases from 0 to 90. Hope this is clear. So Hina Kausar and Netra Narayan, both of them have given the right answer. Option A is correct. Cos theta decreases from 1 to 0. So since cos theta decreases from 0 to 90, cos 0 is 1, sir. Cos 90 is basically 0. So it reduces from 0 to 90. So it starts from 1, then it takes 1 by 2, then it takes 1 by root 2, then it takes root 3 by 2, then it takes 0. So these are the values from where it starts and it ends. So 1 to 0, these are the values. Hope this is clear. Yes. Let's take up the next question. Very good. The students have answered before me. This is a pretty simple question. See, let's try to categorize questions. See, this type of question, this question was on angles. Correct? This was on angles. See, as I have mentioned, there are 3 categories. Category 1, Category 2, Category 3. So Category 1 question is on trigonometric ratios. Category 2 questions is on standard angles. Category 3 questions on identities. Okay. So now we have got Category 1 question. So this is category. Can anybody tell me what is this category of this question? Okay. So this is basically category, yes, Category 3 questions. So this is on identity. Let's see who will solve this question. So the question says the value of sin square 41 plus sin square 49. This is the most simple question that they can ask and most repetitive question. They have asked this question many times in your exams. Let's see who will answer this. Sin square 41 plus sin square 49. Come on, Netra. Okay, sir, Hina Kausar says yes. Okay. Yes, there are so many people watching, but only few students are responding. I want each one of you to have your book and pen in front of you, start working out and give me an answer. Okay. Yes, so clearly you have sin square 41, sin square 49. This is basically category 3 question. That is a question on identities. How do you use category 3 questions? So you know only 3 identities and that is enough. So since it is associated with sin square, let's try to get, sir, sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So but they have given both to be sin square. What should I do? Yes, definitely you will have to convert sin to cos. How do you do that? Sir, sin square, can I write it as, see, sin square theta, can I write it as 1 minus cos square theta, or what you can do is cos square of 90 minus theta. Yes, you can write this, no? So now sin square 41, can I write it as, say, cos square 90 minus 41? Yes, cos square 90 minus 41, that is nothing but cos square 49. So you got cos square 49, sin square 49. Yes, the answer should be equal to, see, cos square theta plus sin square theta. It is again 1. Hope this is clear. Yes, give me a thumbs up if this is clear. Yes. Okay, great. So let's take up the next question. The answer is 1 for this. Let's take up the next question. Netra and Hina Kausar, hope you got it. Yes, let's take up the next question. The next question says sin square 60 minus 2 times of tan 45 minus cos square 30. Sir, is it root 3, sir? How come it is root 3? See, I want sin square 41 plus sin square 49. Sin square 41 is cos square 49 because, as we mentioned, 90 minus theta, right? So therefore the answer should be 1. See, whenever you find sin square cos square, and if there is 1, try to see whether cos square and sin square same angles are located. See, 41 plus 49 will give you 90. If suppose that is the case, instead of sin square you can write it as cos square. So therefore that becomes sin square theta plus cos square theta, right? So therefore it is 1. Let's take up the next question. I want you to solve this by yourself. You have sin square 60. You know what is the value of sin 60? See, sine square 60 is nothing but sine 60 whole square minus 2 times of tan 45 minus cos 30 whole square. Come on, solve this. Pretty simple question. Very simple question. Let's see who will solve this. So sine 60 is basically root 3 by 2. Yes sir, root 3 by 2 whole square minus 2 times of tan 45 is simple 1 minus cos 30. Sir, cos 30 is root 3 by 2 again. So if you can observe, root 3 by 2 whole square minus root 3 by 2 whole square, they will get cancelled. You will be left with minus 2. So infinity 1 is the first person to get it right. Infinity in 1. Very good. Option B is correct, because I will get minus 2 from here, because this and this will get cancelled, and the final answer is B. Very good. Very good. Infinity in 1 is the first person to answer this, followed by Netra Narayanan, and again infinity has expanded the answer, and sir, this is B, minus 2 is the right answer. Okay, even Hina Kausar and Netra Narayan have answered it. Very good. So let's take up the next question. Very simple question. Try to see this. Sin theta plus cos theta is equal to root 2 cos theta when the value of tan theta is equal to. So they have asked, if suppose sin theta plus cos theta is root 2 times of cos theta, then what is tan theta? Okay, so can anybody tell me how do you approach this question? They have given in terms of sin and cos. They have asked what is tan. Yes, how do you get this? Come on, come on, come on. I want you to tell the approach, not the final answer. How do you get tan theta from sin and cos? What are the operations to be made so that you will end up with tan with respect to this equation? Yes, come on. Sir, what should we do? Okay, so you want tan theta. So I should get tan theta here. So we know that, sir, tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. So if somehow we bring cos theta to the denominator of this equation, then your tan theta is ready. Yes sir. So on squaring on both the sides, what happens if you square on both sides? You will get sin square theta plus cos square plus 2 sin theta cos theta. That is more mess actually. Sir, sin by cos, very good. So tan is basically sin by cos. So what I do is divide this expression. Let me call this sin theta plus cos theta as equation 1. Divide by cos theta on both the sides. Divide by cos theta on both the sides. That's it. So what happens? Sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta plus cos theta by cos theta is equal to root 2 times of cos theta by cos theta. Yes. So this step is the key factor for your question. Very simple. So from here you already got, sir, this is tan theta. Tan theta is obtained here plus cos theta by cos theta is basically 1, and your cos theta get cancelled, you will be left with root 2. So tan theta should be root 2 minus 1. Very simple. So option A over here actually tells this is root 2 minus 1. Very good. Very good. So most of you have answered this. Infinity in 1, Netra Satyanarayan and Hina Kausar. Very good guys. So you just have to get the final answer. See, just think what is given, what has to be answered. So just think about it, then most of your job is done. Sir, I want tan theta. I have sin theta. How do you get tan theta? Just by dividing your cos theta. Hope this is clear. Yes, understood. So hit a like button if you like this particular question. This is a very beautiful question. Okay, Netra understood it. Let's take up the next question. The value of expression, cosecant 75 plus theta minus secant 15 minus theta minus tan of 55 plus theta plus cot of 35 minus theta is. So how do you get this? Sir, this looks little bit complicated, or this looks little bit challenging. Can we solve this in a very short amount of time? Yes, definitely think of 90 minus theta. Netra Narayan has asked, sir, is this concept there? So if you have this, if you remember this concept, then you can solve this multiple choice question. See, in multiple choice question, they will not see in which way you have answered. They will just see whether your answer is correct or not. That's it. So if you know these things, you can solve this particular question very easily. So you have cosecant 75 and secant. So these are basically complementary trigonometric ratio. Can I get one in terms of the other? So I'll start with taking cosecant. It is already there, 75 plus theta. So can I write secant 15 minus theta? Can I write the secant 15 minus theta as cosecant of 90 minus, so I'll write it here. So cosecant of 90 minus this theta, see 90 minus theta. So what is theta? 15 minus theta. So 15 minus theta, correct? So what is 90 minus 15? Sir, this is nothing but cosecant of 90 minus 15 is 75, minus into minus is plus theta. You'll ended up with the same angle, right? So you can write secant of 15 minus theta as cosecant of 75 plus theta, right? These two gets cancelled. Similarly, can I write tan and cot? Sir, this cot of 35 minus theta, this can be written as cot of 90 minus 35 minus theta. So this is nothing but cot of, see 90 minus 35 is 55, sir. Minus into minus is plus, sir. So you have 55 plus theta minus, this is cot, no? So you are supposed to write it as tan. So this is also tan, this is also tan, because you are writing it as 90 minus theta. So this becomes tan of 90 minus theta. So this part and this part get cancelled and you will be left with answer 0. Hope this is clear. Sir, is the answer 1, sir? No, the answer is 0. Hinako sir, is this clear? You are supposed to make use of 90 minus theta so that you will get the answer very quickly. Hope this is clear. Let's take up the next question. I want you to solve this question. So you have secant theta into sin theta is equal to 0. How do you solve this? I want the value of theta. Sir, secant theta and sin theta, how do I get connection? Can I get secant theta in terms of cos? Yes, this is how you can think, no? Yes. So you have sin theta and secant theta. So can I write secant theta as, yes sir, I understood. Very good, Netra. So secant theta into sin theta is equal to 0. Let me take secant theta as 1 by cos theta into sin theta is equal to 0. Now, yes, this is a pretty simple question. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta, sir. Tan theta is 0 when? Tan theta is 0 when theta is equal to 0. Tan 0 is 0 and therefore option A is correct. Hope this is clear. Okay, infinity in 1 is the first person to get it right. Well done, guys. And let's see who will answer next. I'm waiting for others to answer also. Okay, great. So let's take up the next question. Sin theta is equal to A by B. Then what is cos theta? This is a very interesting question. Let's see who will. I'll give you 30 seconds. I want you to solve this by yourself and let me know. Okay. So you have 30 seconds with you. Sin theta is equal to A by B. Then what is cos theta? Very easy question, but looks little bit tricky, right? So how do you solve this? So you have a right angle triangle. So this is theta. Opposite side is C. For sin theta, opposite side is A and hypotenuse side is B. So they have given sin theta to be A by B. See, you need to get what is cos theta from here, right? This is cos theta. So clearly this is a question on category 1 where the question is asked on trigonometric ratios. Okay. Yes, let's see who will answer this question. You have sin theta is equal to A by B, then what is cos theta? So cos theta is basically, I want adjacent side. How do you get adjacent side? So there is a Pythagoras theorem that would actually help you to solve this particular thing. So you have A, B. Okay, I know that B square is equal to A square plus this adjacent square. So let this adjacent square be like this. So your adjacent side would be square root of B square minus A square. That's it. So you write B square minus A square under root. That's it. Your job is done now. Sir, option C, option C, option C, option C. Okay, I can see most of you have answered option C. Very good. So option C is the right answer clearly. So what is cos theta? Sir, cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Sir, adjacent is square root of B square minus A square and the hypotenuse is B. That's it. So the answers have given by Infinity, Hina Kausar, Netra Satyanarayanan. Very good. All of them have given the right answer and this can be a probable question in your CBSE exam. Let's take up the next question. This is a very interesting question. Cos 9 alpha is sin alpha. Cos 9 alpha is sin alpha and 9 alpha is less than 90 degree. Then value of tan 5 alpha. Then what is the value of tan 5 alpha? Very simple question. What is the value of tan 5 alpha? Okay, how do you solve this? Sir, you have cos and you have sin. So see, if you want to equate something, I want both the trigonometric ratios to be same on both LHS and RHS. How do you get? Yes, how do you get? Sir, you have cos 9 alpha is equal to sin alpha. Can I convert this sin to something like cos? Yes, can you do that? Sir, I'll write this sin alpha as cos of 90 minus alpha. Okay, sir. You have something like cos theta is equal to some cos theta. So, if you want to equate two cos trigonometric ratios, then definitely 9 alpha should be equal to 90 minus alpha. That's it. So, you just have to equate. See, now you've got cos of 9 alpha is equal to cos of 90 minus alpha. Okay, from here what you will have? Sir, you have cos on both the sides. Cos of some angle should be equal to cos of some angle. Those angles should be same, right? So from here what you can say, sir, 9 alpha is equal to 90 minus alpha, right? So Hina Kausar says, sir, it is very easy. Let's see. So the first person to answer this is infinity in 1. He has given the answer already. Very good, infinity in 1, followed by Hina Kausar and Netra Narayan. So all of them have already answered this. Very good. So now you have 9 alpha. If you shift this alpha towards the left side, then it becomes 10 alpha is equal to 90 and alpha is equal to 9 degrees. So since you got alpha, I want tan of 5 alpha. So tan of 5 times of alpha is basically 9, that is tan 45. Sir, we know tan 45 is the best thing that we can get. That is 1. Very simple. Yes, very easy, sir. Let's take up the next question. So you should feel easy. That is the main motto here, because see, we are taking questions gradually and you will be able to answer it with a quick response because you know synopsis. So you already are thorough with trigonometry, so you are able to answer this question. Very good. Let's take up the next question. So you have 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus sin theta under root. Okay, let's see who will solve this. This is a very interesting question. If you can solve this question, then your score should be minimum 90. I mean, if you are writing for 80, then let's see, your score should be 70 plus, definitely, if you are solving this. So Hina Kausar already says it is option C, and Netra Narayanan also says it is option C. Let's see whether it is option C or not. Okay, so try to observe this. Sir, you have 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta under root. See, if you have something like that, if suppose if your denominator is not in terms of addition, 1 plus sin theta, this summing is troubling us. So let's try to eliminate this, or let's try to make this as a single entity. How can you do? Anyone, can you tell me approach how to solve this question? And can anyone tell me an approach? Okay, you have square root of 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus sin theta. So my job is to remove or make this 1 plus sin theta as single entity. What should you do? Sir, you will start with taking 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus sin theta. Inside the root itself, what will you do is basically I'll start no, Netra Narayan, we need not square. See, there is nothing like equation to square. You just have to make the changes within. Anybody? So if I can bring something like 1 minus sin square here, that becomes cos square, no? Yes. So can I bring 1 minus sin square here? Yes, sir. You have 1 plus sin theta. If I multiply it with 1 minus sin theta, then what happens? A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. That's it. So what will I do? I'll take 1 minus sin theta multiplied to the numerator and to the denominator. That's it. Now this looks like, sir, this is a plus b, this is a minus b. So your denominator specifically becomes a square minus b square, that is 1 minus sin square theta. Very simple. The numerator becomes 1 minus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta, that is 1 minus sin theta whole square. Okay, so now let's see, sir, rationalizing. Very good. Netra Narayanan have mentioned it. Sir, rationalize it. Sir, 1 minus sin theta is cos theta. 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. I hope you have written that. Okay, great. So this is nothing but, so from here what happens? Sir, this whole part can be written as 1 minus sin theta whole square. So this square and square root get cancelled, divided by 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta under root, that becomes cos theta. Very simple. Now the expression becomes 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Now answer, what is the answer? Very simple now. Sir, what should you do now? You have something like a minus b by c. So I'll write this as a by c minus b by c. So 1 minus cos theta is secant theta, sir, minus sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So therefore the answer should be secant theta minus tan theta. So this is your final answer. Hope this is clear. Yes, just let me know how was this question. Hope this question, I enjoyed this question. You tell me, have you enjoyed this question, solving this? Hope this is clear. Yes, let's take up the next question. Tan 3x plus 30 degree. Tan 3x plus 30 degree is equal to 1. Then what is the value of x? Come on, solve this. Tan 3x plus 30 degree is equal to 1. See, tan of some angle is 1. Then what should be that angle? Simple. This is how you should think. Sir, tan of one angle is tan of some angle is 1. Then what should be that angle? Yes, come on, type it in the comment section. Once you type, I'll start the session. Okay, I can see Hina Kausar saying option C. The previous question, I guess. Okay. So tan 3x plus 30 degree is equal to 1. Then what should be this? This should be. Anyone can you tell me what should this be? Sir, this should be 45. Very good. So this should be 45 degrees. Right. So now your 3x plus 30 degrees should be equal to 45. Now you are done with your job. Very simple. Sir, this answer is very simple, sir. You have infinity in one and Harshavardhan. Both have answered. Option A is correct. Why? Sir, 3x is equal to 45 minus 30. That is 15. So x should be equal to 5. Very simple. That's it. See, what should be multiplied? 2, 3. So that is, if you multiply 5 to 3, this becomes 15. 15 plus 30 is 45. Tan of 45 is basically 1. Very good. Even Hina Kausar has answered it. Well done, guys. Super. Let's take up the next question. Okay. So from till here, what we have discussed are basically MCQs. These type of MCQs can be asked. Again, I am noting this. Category 1 question on trigonometric ratios. Category 2 questions on, yes, your angles, standard angles. And category 3 questions on identities. So you should know these things. Hope this is clear. Yes. Let's take up few previous year asked questions. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you are ready for those things. Yes. Okay, let's take up question number 1. Show that, these are the special type of questions that can be asked in trigonometry. Show that, prove that. Yes. So these are proving problems where you will have to take LHS and you will have to arrive at RHS, right? Or you can start with RHS and arrive at LHS. Both are fine, right? Yes. So let's take up question number 1. So this says cos square 45 plus theta plus cos square 45 minus theta divided by tan of 60 plus theta into tan of 30 minus theta, right? So these are the questions. The first question, how do you solve this? Sir, I want 1. So my job is to make this part and denominator to be equal. So that you can eliminate numerator by denominator. If they are same, then it is 1. Or what else you can make? You can make numerator to be 1. You can make denominator to be 1. 1 by 1 is 1. So these are the special ways of thinking or few ways of thinking how to end up with LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, let me start with LHS. So LHS is equal to cos square 45 plus theta, and what can be done to this? Sir, can I write this cos square as 1 minus sin square of 45 minus theta? Yes. What will you end up with from this? Sir, I can't get anything much out of this. So basically what you can do is, instead of taking this, you can write as, sir, we know cos square as sine of 90 minus theta. So can I write this as, see, I want, if you can find this cos square and sine square, so I can make it 1. So this is how you can take things. So cos square, can I write it as sine square of 90 minus theta? So that is 90 minus 45 minus theta. Okay, you can write this. So divided by tan of 60 plus theta divided into tan of 30 minus theta. What I do is I'll start with tan of 60 plus theta into, so this can be written as cot of 90 minus 30 minus theta. So this can be written as cot of 90 minus this theta. So 90 minus theta. Hope this is clear. So now very simple. So cos square, sin square. See what happens to this? Sir, this becomes cos square 45 plus theta plus sin square 90 minus 45 is again 45, sir. This minus into minus becomes 40 plus, so 45 degree plus theta. So now your job is ready. So you have sin square and cos square. Okay, so divided by tan 60 plus theta, and I can write this cot as cot of 60 plus theta. So tan and cot are reciprocals to each other whenever you have something like this, x and 1 by x. So what will you do? We'll just cancel each other because they are reciprocals of each other. Similarly, tan and cot are reciprocals of each other. You can cancel these three things. So now you have cos square theta plus sin square theta. This is already known, that is 1 divided by, since you have cancelled these things, this is not 0. In terms of multiplication, it will end up with 1. So 1 by 1 is equal to 1, which is your R, H, S, and hence killed. Hence proved. Okay, so hope this question is clear, sir. Where is Diksha College? So there are so many Diksha colleges in Bangalore. There is a website, you can go and search for Diksha College in Bangalore closer to my place. You can search accordingly and you can get an information regarding those things. There are lots of Diksha colleges in Bangalore, right? Okay, let's take up the next question. By Hino Kausar, she wants to join the next session. So yes, I'll see you in the next class. So you have sin A is equal to root 3 by 2, find the value of 2 cot square A minus 1. This is one interesting question. So Netra Satyanarayan, can you tell me how to solve this question? And I also want infinity in 1 and Harshavardhan, all the students to respond how to answer this question, right? So in order to answer this question, you should start with taking sin A is equal to root 3 by 2. I want cot A. If you can manage to get cot A, then your job is almost done. So consider a right angle triangle. So they have given opposite by hypotenuse because you have sin A. So this is angle A. So sin A is so and so. So therefore, I want cot. See what is cot? Sir, cot A should be, yes, it should be adjacent by hypotenuse. So I want adjacent side by hypotenuse side. Sir, adjacent side is not known. How do you get adjacent side? Sir, I know that 2 square minus root 3 square, that is 3, is equal to this adjacent side. So adjacent side under root. So you will have under root 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. So therefore the adjacent side becomes 1. So now your job is easy. Sir, cot A is equal to adjacent, that is 1 divided by hypotenuse. Sir, hypotenuse is basically 2. So cot A you ended up with 2. So simple. Now you want 2 times of cot square A minus 1. So 2 times of cot square A, that is 1 by 2 whole square minus 1. So 2 times of 1 by 4 minus 1. So 2 ones are 2 twos are 1 by 2 minus 1. This will give you minus half. So therefore the final answer for this is minus half. That's it. These are asked for 2 mark questions. Very simple. Sir, is the answer minus 8? How come it is minus 8, Harshavardhan? I want adjacent. Adjacent is 1. And okay, you are supposed to get not hypotenuse. Okay, I'm sorry, Harshavardhan. I'm sorry. So you are supposed to take not hypotenuse. I'm sorry. It is supposed to be opposite side. Now it is correct. So now you have opposite side to be root 3. So from here what you will have? Sir, this is basically 1 by root 3 whole square. 1 by root 3 whole square. So 1 by 3. So this becomes 2 times of 1 by 3. I'm sorry. So yes, let me erase from here. So this is 2 times of 1 by root 3 whole square. So you have 1 by root 3 whole square, that becomes 2 times of 1 by 3 minus 1. So this is also equal to, so 2 by 3 minus 1. So this is nothing but 2 minus 3 is yes. So the answer should be minus 1 by 3, not minus half. I think this thing was initially taken wrong. So you are supposed to take opposite. See, cot A is adjacent by opposite. So adjacent by opposite is 1 by root 3. So cot A is 1 by root 3. See, you can also think this in another way. So sin A is root 3 by 2 at what angle? Sir, sin A is root 3 by 2 at A to equal to 60 degree. Similarly, cot 60 if you find out, you can directly tell, sir, cot 60 is 1 by root 3. So you can arrive at this point directly. See, cot 60 is 1 by root 3. You can arrive at this point directly because sin A is root 3 by 2 at 60 degree. Cot A is 1 by root 3 at 60 degree. So that's it. You can find it directly and then you can apply. See, cot A is 1 by root 3, then 2 times of cot square A, that is 2 times of 1 by 3 minus 1 will give you minus 1 by 3. Hope this is clear. Yes, give me a thumbs up if this is clear. Let's take up the next question. This is a very important question. This was asked many times in previous year question papers. Let's try to solve this. Okay, I want you to tell how to solve this question. I want you to type, sir, this is the method to solve. Just type that and tell me how to solve this question. So this is one of the most important questions that you have. Okay, you have sine power 6, cos power 6, sine power 4, cos power 4. With the knowledge of your algebra, you can solve this question. Let's see. Okay, in order to solve this question, you should know two things. First thing, what is a plus b whole cube? The second thing is, what is a plus b whole square? Sir, why are you bringing all these things here? So you'll get to know. So see here something like sine square, cos square, sine square, cos square. Instead of square, you have power 6, power 6, power 4, power 4. So if I can write these things in terms of square, then my job is done. I can write 1, 1, 1, 1 and so on, right? So similarly, a plus b whole cube over here, I know the formula for this. Sir, this is a cube plus b cube. How many can notice? I can connect this with this. See, you can write sine power 6 as sine square whole cube and cos square whole cube. So that is why I am using this. Plus 3 times of ab into a plus b. Very simple. Yes, sir. So similarly, what is a plus b whole square? Sir, this is a square plus b square. If you can notice here, sir, sine square whole square plus cos square whole square plus 2ab. That's it. If you know these things, then your job is very simple now. Yes, sir, infinity in 1 has answered, sir, 2 times of sine square theta plus sine 2 cube plus cos square cube. Very good. So infinity in 1 have already answered this. Sir, I can write this as 2 times of your LHS should be equal to 2 times of, can I write this as, sir, sine square whole cube theta plus cos square theta whole cube minus 3 times of sine square theta whole square plus cos square theta whole square. Very simple again. Plus 1. I'll have to prove this whole thing to be equal to 0. Okay, so now let's start. So I know a plus b whole cube. Then what should be your a cube plus b cube? Sir, from here a cube plus b cube is basically a plus b whole cube, this thing minus this thing, minus 3ab into a plus b. So similarly, your a square plus b square should be equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Very simple. So now let's apply that thing here. So this looks like a cube plus b cube. So what you can write? Sir, I can write this as a square plus b square. See, that is a plus b. A plus b means this is a, this is b. Sir, sine square theta plus cos square theta whole cube minus 3 times of ab, that is sine square theta cos square theta 3ab into a plus b. A plus b means cos square theta plus sine square theta. So this first part is done. So we have expanded this as a cube plus b cube. The first part is done. Let's write the second part. Minus 3 times of. So this becomes a square plus b square. That is a plus b whole square. Again sine square theta plus cos square theta whole square minus 2ab. That is 2 times of a is sine square theta into cos square theta. Right? Okay. So now very simple. So what happens, sir? I know sine square theta plus cos square theta plus sine square theta plus cos square theta. All these things will reduce to 1. That's it. So you got 2 into this thing is 1 minus 3 times of sine square theta cos square theta. You have plus 1 here. Don't forget that. Cos square theta. This is again 1. This is again 1 minus 3 times of, this is 1 minus 2 times of sine square theta into cos square theta. Okay, sir. So now you got this to be, sir, this is 2 into 1 minus 6 sine square theta cos square theta minus, this is minus 3 into 1, that is minus 3 minus 3 into minus 2 would be plus 6 sine square theta. This is plus 1, don't forget. So sine square theta, cos square theta. You add 1 to this. So you have 1 all the side. So this is nothing but minus plus sine square cos square theta gets cancelled. Now you are finally left with 2 minus 3 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 minus 3 is basically 0. So your final answer is basically 0, which is nothing but your RHS. Hence killed. Yes, hence proved. So very simple question. I want you to focus on this part. So whenever you find some power 6, power 6, power 4, think of a plus b whole cube or a plus b whole square, so that you can write in terms of a square plus b square. That is my identity, sine square plus cos square. I can vanish it off. That is by 1. Very simple. Okay. Hope you understood this. I hope you also enjoyed this particular question. Very simple but very effective, and you feel happy once you started from LHS and you arrive at RHS. I definitely get happy when I start from LHS and if I arrive at RHS without any mistakes. Yes, Netra says yes sir, understood. Very good. Let's take up the next question. This was asked in CBSE 2013. This question was asked. So if root 3 cot square theta minus 4 times of cot theta plus root 3, if suppose this is equal to 0, then what is the value of, they've asked what is the value of cot square theta plus tan square theta. So here my job is to find what is theta here. Once you can find theta, then definitely you can find what is cot square theta and tan square theta. Yes, Harshavardhan and Netra, both of them says yes sir, we understood. Great. So let's try to solve this question. Yes, can you give me an idea, Infinity in One or Harshavardhan or Netra Narayan, how to solve this question? See, I should get what is cot square theta plus tan square theta, but can I get what is theta first? How do you get what is theta? If you can get what is theta, then just substitute cot square theta and tan square theta. How do you get theta? Anybody? Anybody? This is a combination of two concepts in your syllabus itself. Can you tell me which is one more which is one more topic that you learn to solve these type of equations? Anybody? What is this type of equation called? Power 2. Anybody? Come on. I want you to type this. What is this type of equation called? Sir, identities. No, Netra. So if you start finding with identities, I want theta here. See, everything in terms of cot you have. If you can find what is cot theta is equal to, theta is equal to, then you can substitute. Okay, anyone? Infinity in One or Harshavardhan or Netra Narayan, can you please try the other approach? So there is one chapter in your particular syllabus. You'll have to make use of that. Anybody? Any guesses? Yes. I have already written the short form of that. Okay. So it's a quadratic equation. Very good. So we'll have to make use of quadratic equation. Sir, this looks like quadratic equation. Sir, what should I do is basically taking cot theta to be equal to x. Done. Your job is done. So if you take cot theta to be equal to x, then this looks like, sir, this looks like very familiar to me. So this becomes, sir, root 3 times of x square minus 4 times of x. Sir, can't see. I have written the things, no, I think you can see. So root 3 x square minus 4x plus root 3 is equal to 0. So this is how you can do, right? So using quadratic equations you can solve this for x. What is x? X is nothing but cot theta. Once you get cot theta, definitely you can get tan theta just by taking the reciprocal of that. Simple, that's it. So that is how you can solve this question, right? So yes sir, how do you solve this? Put x is equal to cot theta, that's it. So now you know how to solve this. Sir, I want root 3 into root 3, that is 3 in terms of 4. How do you get? Very simple sir, 3 ones are 4, that's it. So you will have root 3x square, middle term splitting happens something like this, minus 3x minus x plus root 3 equal to 0. Okay sir. So now if you take root 3x common from here root 3 is gone, x is gone, 1 x is left, and here this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. So therefore one of the root 3 is left. one of the root 3 is gone outside and x is gone outside. From here you will take minus 1 to be common, you will be left with x minus root 3 is equal to 0. From here what you will end up with? Sir, root 3 x minus 1 into x minus root 3 is equal to 0. Simple. Okay, now sir, this is root 3x is equal to 1 or x is equal to root 3 or x is equal to 1 by root 3 and x is equal to root 3. Yes. Now your job is very simple. You got what is x. But what is x? Sir, we have taken cot theta to be x. So let's substitute cot theta. Sir, this becomes cot theta is equal to 1 by root 3 or cot theta is equal to root 3. Okay, so this is root 3. So cot theta, if suppose that is 1 by root 3, then what happens to tan theta? If suppose cot theta is equal to 1 by root 3, then tan theta will be root 3. Why? Why? Whenever cot theta 1 by root 3, cot 60 is 1 by root 3. Similarly, tan 60, for the same angle, tan 60 will be root 3. If suppose cot theta is root 3, cot theta is root 3, then tan theta will be 1 by root 3. In both the cases, they are same. Since we want square of that, you don't have to worry. So what is cot square theta? If you take 1 by root 3 whole square, that is 1 by 3. Tan square theta is root 3 whole square, that is 3. So 1 by 3 plus 3 should be equal to, sir, root 3 and 1 by root 3. Very good. Netra has got the answer. So this becomes 1 by 3 plus 3, that is basically 10 by 3. Or what you can do, you can take cot theta is equal to root 3. That becomes 3 plus this becomes 1 by 3. So again you will end up with the 10 by 3 as an answer. So in both the cases, the final answer is basically 10 by 3. Hope this is clear. Hope this is clear. This was asked in CBSE. So whenever you get an equation in terms of square and linear and constant, try to observe this. This is nothing but, this particular equation is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c. But instead of x you have cot theta. That's it. These are called trigonometric equations, and if suppose these types of questions are given, you just have to substitute what is x. So if you substitute x to be cot theta, then definitely you will be able to get the answer. Hope this is clear. Just give me a thumbs up if you have understood. Yes. Let's take the next question. Last question for the day. Sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 0. Then what is the value of sin power 4 theta? So sin power 4 theta plus cos power 4 theta is what? This is the question. If sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 0. Come on, solve this. Okay, Netra Narayanan says, I understood, sir. Very good. So sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 0. Sin power 4 theta plus cos power 4 theta should be. Yes? How do you get this? Sir, I want sin power 4 plus cos power 4. For that, I should know what is theta first. If you know what is theta, then definitely you can get everything else. So concentrate on theta. So how can I get theta? Yes. So let me take cos theta to the right side. Then what happens? Sir, this is sin theta is equal to cos theta. Okay. So one thing what you should notice is, at what angle sin theta and cos theta becomes equal? This is one way of thinking. So at what angle your sin theta and cos theta have the same value? Yes, that is one way of thinking. Or the second way of thinking is bringing this cos theta to the denominator. Sir, sin theta by cos theta is equal to 1. But what is sin theta by cos theta? Sir, this is tan theta. Sir, tan theta is equal to 1. Tan theta is equal to 1 means, sir, theta is 45. Very good, Netra. Very good. So theta should be equal to 45 degree. So at this particular angle, sin theta is equal to cos theta. This happens only when theta is equal to 45 degree. I mean within 0 to 90. For your syllabus, you have only 0 to 90. So within that area, the region where sin theta and cos theta becomes equal is basically on only angle that is 45 degrees. Hope you can get this something like this, or you can divide this cos theta and you can get tan theta is equal to 1 and theta becomes equal to 45. Okay. So now I want the value of sin power 4, cos power 4, theta here is 45. So I know that sin 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 45 here is 1 by root 2 again. So now I want sin power 4, that is power 4, that is 1 by root 2 whole power 4 plus 1 by root 2 whole power 4. Okay. So now what is 1 by root 2 whole square? Sir, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 should be 1 by 4. If you want, I will write this. Sir, this 1 by root 2 whole square whole square. You can write it something like this if you get confused. So this becomes whole square, whole square. So this thing 1 by root 2 whole square is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 whole square plus 1 by 2 whole square. So this becomes 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. This whole thing will be half. So this question was asked in CBSE 2016. So this is equal to 1 by 2. Very simple. Yes, hope you have got the question. Okay, everybody understood? Give me a thumbs up. So with this we have come to an end of today's discussion. So what we did, okay, Netra Narayan has answered the question, very good. So what did we do? So let's summarize what we have done today. We have basically categorized 3 type of question. So category 1 question would be trigonometric ratios, category 2 questions angles, and category 3 question on identities. So we will continue with long answer in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the chat, or you can also get it in so I want you to ask this question if you have any doubts in trigonometry in the next class. And also one more very important announcement, we have opened a WhatsApp channel, Diksha CBSE 10th, so in which you will get every notes of this kind. You will get mathematics, science and English, so all the revisions happening over here. You will get every notes in the WhatsApp channel. That the link of that WhatsApp channel has been shared in the description and the comment section also. So I want you to join that channel and make use of the notes and all the materials for your revision or for your CBSE preparation. Everything will be shared in that WhatsApp channel. So you have a link over there. I want you to join that WhatsApp channel to get every announcement from our Diksha CBSE revision as well as for your preparation. Everything will be available. I want you to join that. Okay. Yes. So with that note, I'll be ending today's session. So I enjoyed the whole session. Hope you also enjoyed the session. So if you have any types of question, you can ask it in the next class. We also continue trigonometry long answers. So all the proving answer, all 4-5 marks questions, and also your case based questions in the next class. So I'll see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Have a great night. Bye.